Hi there, everyone. This is Birdie Sparrow, tweet tweet, and this is my review of the latest packs that have dropped, which would be the Midnight Passion skins, the Wind and Stone Bliss for decorations, and the Summer Wave skin for your weapons. So let's get right into it. I am currently wearing the female version of the Summer Passion I'm sorry, Midnight Passion skin. Kind of like the way it fits, like the way it looks. I'm a big fan of a black and red look normally anyways. It reminds me a little of, for lack of a better word, Vampire the Masquerade, and we'll get into that in just a second, why I thought about that. I do like the boots that come with it. I'm not a fan of running around in high heels in a post-apocalyptic setting. Some are, good for you, frickin' go for it. But I do like these big old clunky stompers. This just screams, you know, a curb kicking type thing. You know, we got the steel toes on it. Yeah. So kind of like this. Let's take a little closer look at this and the male version. So we'll just pop into inventory, hit the wrong key there. So this is the female version of it. As we said, you can see the boots better and all of that. The reason why I kind of said looks like something you would wear for Vampire the Masquerade is they've become very close to taking the main symbol for Vampire the Masquerade, done by White Wolf. I saw this, and that's immediately what came to mind. The male version, same thing. A little bit different right in this area in the ends, but still you can see the influence big time. Now, for the males, same deal. Boots, good. I don't usually wear a lot of, I usually don't go male, I usually go female. But I've noticed a lot of people have been very positive about this, saying finally males got something that looks good on them. And I have to say, it does. I like the juxtaposition of the shiny shirt, black and red, all of that. Um, Obviously pairs very well with the female version if you get two of them running around together. So by and large, I do like this skin, even for the male. Um, the other parts you get with this, and it's easier just to show you in the shop. There we go. Sorry about that. Are the sticker you get. So this is the cradle charm you get. Kind of neat. I like music, so I kind of find this guitar to be kind of the guitar peeler to be kind of neat. And if you notice, it is a peeler. So if you're a chef and you like music, you can stick this on there. And if you find something out in the field you need to shred up, there you go. You're all set and ready to go. The sticker is of a camera, and there you go. It's holographic. And I think this presents it pretty well. Not that I would normally run with this, but I actually have a photographer friend that plays, and I'm sure she will probably slap this on her weapons. I would be shocked if she did not, assuming she gets the pack. So we'll get to the bookcase in just a second because I have it out behind me. So the bookcase. I'm a huge builder. We're currently in my mansion, made half on my side and half on my alt side. I really do like this. I like the flow of it. I like the fact that it's not just a rectangular box like literally every other freaking bookshelf is. And actually, I do plan on replacing those bookshelves back there with these. So those two are going to be removed. This is going to be put in because this goes along with the theme of the mansion much better than those. So yeah, I do like it. You know, on the back it's just you know, plain old. There you go, the zigzaggy, and you can see it's kind of angled, so you can actually fit it into a corner pretty good. You know, you can cock it. If you have a V-shaped wall, you could link these two together. You know, one up one side, one down the other. It'd be kind of pretty seamless. Being photobombed by a bunch of various deviants. But I do like this. One question actually is, can you put anything in it? I believe you can. I'm trying to find something small. You know what? Let's go grab a bottle real quick. Can we put anything in? No, it does not look. Oh, nope. There we go. It's a little squirrely. So you have to take the caps lock off. Nope, actually it doesn't. I thought it did, but it doesn't. Oh, there we go. Well, it looks like if you want to put anything in here, it's going to be rough, and it doesn't look like it's going to work. So you basically got what you got. Yeah. I can't even get a bottle in here. This is one of the smallest things you can possibly get. So, yeah, nope. Okay, so this pretty much is what you're going to get. You can probably put something on top. Just let me just check that out before I yep, okay, so you can put something on top. Yeah, it's just going to be, you're just not going to be able to put anything inside. So you can put stuff on top, but that's about it. So, well, like I said, by and large, I like this bookcase. Nice design. All right, now the weapons. So the weapons are for the M416, the hammer, and the automatic shotgun. And it's got a summer theme, as you can see. You know, palm trees, the tops of various umbrellas and things like that. Surf, sand, all of that. That's what it looks like on the hammer. And for those interested, oh, there we go. And there's what it looks like on your ACS 12. Yeah, I could remember what the automatic shotgun was called. But you know, surf and sand theme, palm trees, umbrella tops. That's really about it. Would I personally run it? No, because I'm more, you know, post-apocalyptic power armor type looking. In my skins tend to be the high tech or the slightly darker looking looks. But you know, that's just me, my preference. But I do think that these weapon skins are kind of cool looking. They're not neon. They're not, you know, super. I don't know what you call it, anime. I don't want to bash anime, but I'm not into the whole, you know, looking like Pac-Man, you know, going across it. The animations on it, I kind of like stuff still. But I do think this is actually a pretty nice looking weapon skin pack. All right, now let's go out and look at the Wooden Stone Bliss. Whee! And we'll start with the trees. All right, this is the maple tree called Maple Tree Sunset. And you can see here, I'm going to turn on my flashlight because it's getting dark out. You know, nice little base. It's got, you know, it's not just sitting on a plinth. It's got, you know, some vegetation on it to give it some pop. Small tree. They can be, you know, fit wherever. So there's your maple tree. And then next to it is the persimmon tree called, I wrote these down, Fortune. So this is the persimmon tree Fortune. Same deal, got some foliage on the base. I do like how the bases are all different, by the way. You'll see that. But this has got a nice little, I don't know, brickwork on the base and all that. I like the way it twists. It's got some movement, even though it's not moving. Persimmons are there. The addition of the claw strips is also nice. Gives it a little pop. Okay, then we have the Ginkgo Ancient Craft tree. And as you can see, this is a big boy. This is a centerpiece for a garden. Again, different looking base, foliage makes it pop. As you can see, it does have animation on it. It does wave in the wind. And then next to that is the Sakura Rouge. So reddish, pinkish. Again, different base, nice foliage. It's got a little something underneath it for decoration. Kind of looks like part of a torii from Japan, so I'm not really sure what. You know what that is? Probably that may be a thing that the branch is resting on to keep it from falling down. That's kind of neat. Yeah, it's actually resting on it. Okay. I kind of like it. Basically, it's a crutch for the tree, it appears. So again, this is a fairly medium-sized tree. And again, you have the wind animation. And then next to that is the pear tree Falling Snow. Falling Snow, you can see pretty easily why it's called Falling Snow. Again, different base, circular foliage, animated to wave in the wind. Again, a nice medium-sized tree. Next to that is the fern tree called Sturdy Bone. Basically, it looks like a very large bonsai. Actually very little animatronic on it. It does have movement, but it's very subtle. So if you're looking for subtle movement versus something that's really waving in the wind, this may do it for you. Nice structure, like the way it bends and moves, and it's just not a straight trunk. It's got a nice flow to it, and there's your base. It's more of a rock garden look, and a marbly texture to the outside, gold trim, again very nice. This is the Weeping Willow. His nickname is the Green Cascade, which it definitely is. There it is. Again, a much more subtle wind movement. Different base, as you can tell. This also is kind of rock gardeny like. Again, I like the fact that it's not symmetrical. It's asymmetric. I grew up around willow trees, and this is how they look. So I was kind of happy to see this. Well, at least the willow trees I grew up around had this kind of asymmetric look. It wasn't like a big dome top. So those are your 7 trees. The other 5 parts of the pack are the stones, and I really, really do like these stones. So this first one is called the Rockery Azure Peak, and you can see it's a chunk. It's got some little white flowers growing off of it. It's got some grass down there at the bottom. So it's a living rock, for lack of a better word. Turn off that way you can see it better. The back of it looks pretty good. It's not quite as rocky and pitted as the front, so be aware of that. It's a little smoother. Then next to that is what they call the cobblestone stack. And it's got a wet look to it. You can see the sheen. Um, Again, this is the front. You can put it whichever way you want. But again, nice look, nice look. Next to that is the Tehu Stone Cavern. This is more like a decoration for inside because it's on a nice little wooden base. Something you put on a shelf in the corner next to a fireplace, something like that. It is pretty rocky on both sides, unlike the big guy over there who's kind of smoothish on the back. This can be placed pretty much in any direction. You have some nice patterning on it. This is the cobblestone stack, which can be, inside, outside. Technically that can be outside too. As you can see, it is dry. It is not shiny and polished, wet looking like the other one. This is the balance, and again, like it. And then the last one is the Tehu Stone Jagged. Again, another big boy that screams something for an outside garden or an inside garden of some sort. And unlike the other one, it is just as jagged and rocky and pitted on the back as the front. So you can kind of put this guy anywhere. And is it just me, or does this area right here on the lower left kind of look like Groot in a weird sort of way? I noticed that, and I was like, that kind of looks like Groot looking at me. So, anyways, there's the various packs that you can get, and my thoughts on them. The skin for the character, to include the bookcase and all of that, ends up being about, if I did my math correctly, about $19 US. Um, I think it's a fair price. The bookcase by itself goes for, I think, about $4 or $5, which you can buy it separate. So if you just want the bookcase, obviously go and buy that as a separate item. Um, but I do like the skin. Like I said, I was a big Vampire the Masquerade person. And when I saw the necklace on it, I was like, oh, I can try and be a vampire again. So, but even then, it's got a nice look to it. It's got some pop. It fits well. Um, like I say, I really like the look, and the male version is also nice looking. The weapon skins, um, you can only currently buy them either as the pack, where if you use them for X amount of days, only 14, you can get them for free. Or you can go and buy them direct for about $4 each individually. There is no pack to buy them as a combined bundle, primarily because I think these are considered blue skins as opposed to the purple epic skins, which they seem to be the ones that are always in packages. So, if you use a particular weapon a fair amount, a lot, I would probably consider getting it. Paying the 20. So it'd be what about 40 cents or something like that, 30 cents, and run it for the days to then get it for free or get it much cheaper. Or if you just like it for one particular look, go pay the $4, get it done. Not a deal breaker. If you're into that kind of look, I think, it would be perfect for you. The building pack, this Wooden Stone Bliss, I really love. And unfortunately, I got so excited. I bought it before I could see how much it was, um, and then convert it. So I honestly don't remember how much this would be in US. I think this pack is well worth it. Um, they needed new trees. They gave you new trees of various sizes, of interesting shapes, of different looking bases. You know, the other trees all had the same round looking base. Um, and the stones were something I think that was sorely missing. I know that we got the wavy marble ones. We had three of them. Um, I like to make things like Japanese sand gardens and stonework and stuff like that. I was very happy to see these, and I'm very pleased with these. Pretty much no matter the position I put these in, you know, the stones are an interesting addition. So if you're a builder like I am, uh, I highly recommend this building pack. I think they give you a lot for the money. It is not just cookie cutter, you know, trees looking like maples going strip. I mean, even the maple is twisted. I grew up in New England here in the U.S., where our maple trees are all, you know, straight trunks and then they blossom. I like the fact that everything here pretty much has some type of interesting look to it. And even the guys that are quote unquote straight, even then they have an interesting look to it because you go up a little bit and then you know the branches explode off of it in all kinds of crazy directions. So if you're a builder, I would highly recommend this pack. And that is my review of the latest skin drops for Once Human. So if this helped you at all, please like and follow me here on YouTube. And I can be found on Twitch as Birdie Sparrow. So everyone, have a nice day and see you in game.